Hey everyone, before we get into the video, I just want to thank each and every one of you for commenting on the last video. If I had more beta keys, if I had a beta key for everybody that commented, I would. I feel really bad for anyone that doesn't win. We 100% have the best community on this platform, 100%. With that said, the 5 winners, I have them written down. The 5 winners for the giveaway are Brendan Butler, Relivy, Tick3000, Silas Brendixon, and Chaos. I've already informed these winners, so hopefully they reach out to me. I think a few of them have already gotten the keys, but that's pretty much it. Thank you everybody for submitting it. Thank you for your very nice comments. I really appreciate it. If I get more keys, I will do another giveaway. I'm just gonna try to get as many as I can so that I can get as many people into beta as possible. That's it. Thank you again for your guys' nice comments. Seriously, thank you. Reading them was just amazing. Thank you so much, and that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoy the Monk Monday. Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Mysticall. Welcome back to Monk Monday number 51. Thank you. For those of you who don't know what that is, you send any gameplay you have, any MMR, to this email right here, and I review it. I do my best to review pretty much everything, positioning, cooldowns, what your teammates are doing to potentially help you if maybe it's a long-term partner. I just try to do my best to hopefully give you guys some kind of suggestions to improve at the game. So today we have Mejet, and they say, hello, I have a couple of games that I would love a breakdown for. Please critique everything. Okay. UI, talents, positioning. You can't hurt my feelings. They're kind of long, so I understand if you don't do 3. Normally I try to make these like any time between like 30 minutes to an hour, so as long as they're not like 40-minute long games, you're fine. Also, I don't think I could hurt your feelings even if I did try, so we'll try to do all 3. I'm not gonna hurt your feelings though, so don't worry about that. Hey, you play mistweaver though, so you know what I mean. I'm definitely gonna follow you. If anyone knows any mistweaver streamers, like feel free to let me know. I'm always looking for mistweavers. All right. See what we got. All right, so we have mistweaver. All right, we have mistweaver. What is this other character? Can't see. All right, we're playing mistweaver. We're playing against a resto druid demon hunter. So depending on what you're playing with. Oh, you're playing with a windwalker? Yeah, windwalker buff right here. So looks like you're playing panda. So if you're panda and you're playing against a demon hunter, if you're not orc, you want to play Relentless versus Demon Hunters. The reason why you want to play Relentless is because it gives you enough time between their stuns to port so you don't get mana burned. So it's really important. If you are an orc, you can just play Trinket because you get the stun reduction as an orc passively through hardiness. So it doesn't matter if you're when you're orc. Also, I really like your this down here. It's pretty cool. So looks like we're playing with a Windwalker, yep, and we're playing Windwalker Mistweaver. Really good. There is some coordination you can do with Windwalkers and Mistweavers. You can put your port in the same spot. I can see that using voice up here, which is really good. So obviously you can coordinate your ports if you're in trouble, or especially if your Windwalker's in trouble. But yeah, your kill target, you have mortal wounds, right? From the Windwalker, so that's kind of your win condition is like sort of dampening. You could probably kill the demon hunter. It depends on what specialization the druid is. It depends, or what is it, feral? If they use feral or guardian affinity. So right off the bat, let me just take a look at our talents real quick. So kind of missed that. So we definitely short port, disarm, chrysalis. Those are fine. Mistrap, cheat torpedo. Yep, these are fine too. So all right. Alright, we're ahead of the game here. So, first off, the only thing I would have changed is that you should have played probably Relentless again, because it'll help with mana burns, and they pretty much only have stuns. It's safe to normally assume that Demon Hunter is going to sit you like the entire game. It's so much fun. You don't have a port down, so that could be a little trouble here. I think we just... No, that wasn't Thunder Focus Tea. Alright, that wasn't Thunder Focus Tea. We got our port down, so that's good. So yeah, there's a claw on you. Oh, do we dispel it? There's a claw from who? claws you. Druid wants to come out of stealth. All right, Druid came out of stealth. Really good incap on the Druid. The Druid trick. So that's a win. You can 100% kill this Druid right here. I know normally you want to stay on the Demon Hunter. Your Windwalker wants to use his disable slows on the Demon Hunter because they really have no dispels for it. So you could just spam disable DR them, like root DR them, which is really good. But the Druid just trinketed the first incap. So what you should do is you want to coordinate your Windwalker, because you just use incap. So you want your Windwalker to incap the Druid, touch death while still incapped. He'll leg sweep, do his burst, and then you'll leg sweep off. Save your rot for darkness, and you can 100-0 this Druid with touch death, definitely. So it doesn't look like the Demon Hunter is playing burn, so that's pretty good. Hopefully we're setting up really good Ring of Peace, prevents darkness. Somehow didn't get the leg sweep on the Demon Hunter there, so we get a port here, which is fine. And now a big part of playing against Demon Hunters is to save your peels for yourself. So incap, disarms. We're not playing Zen Focus Tea, but you have Panda, so that's really good. So you can use your Panda to peel for yourself. Obviously, he doesn't have, he has Trinket still, so realistically he'll probably Trinket the first thing. Yeah, so we get kicked, which is fine because we have Life Cocoon, so that's a really good time to go to bait the kicks. And then since the Demon Hunter doesn't have kick, and it looks like the Demon Hunter is peeling back to peel for his Resto Druid, it's a really good time to go for a Mana Tea, probably. I'm trying to see, I don't know what percentage that is, to be honest. I have no idea. It's maybe like, wait, is that the number right there? No, it's probably like 90% mana, probably 95. Doing really good on mana. Demon Hunter isn't playing burn, so that's really good for you. So now's a pretty good time to go for a Mana Tea, especially when the Demon Hunter doesn't have kick. I don't think you're on stun DR either, so you should be fine. It looks like we're playing Conflict Major, which I just realized, so that's a really good choice. I think we're playing Conflict. I see Crane, and you didn't use Spec into Crane. Yeah, so we're definitely Conflict, which is really good. Port, that's fine. Rolling, that rolls. This map is a little awkward for rolls, but this map is kind of awkward for your ports too. I'm still trying to figure out the best place to put port. To put a port on this map, in 2s versus Demon Hunters, normally I put port like right here. Makes it kind of difficult for them to get to you. Or you could put it just behind a pillar. It's an awkward map, you know. It's really awkward. So again, the Demon Hunter doesn't have Trinket. So I just want to point out here, since we're paused, Demon Hunter doesn't have Trinket. We're doing a really good job. Mana's looking okay. We definitely want to look for a Mana Tea soon. And because the Demon Hunter doesn't have Trinket, we have Leg Sweep in 12, we have Panda, and we have Disarm. So feel free to disarm the Demon Hunter whenever. If I'm low, like right now, especially with the Gushing proc on you, you probably want to go for a Disarm just to stop a little bit of their damage. And then that'll bring you to, after the Disarm, he'll be off Incap DR, and then you could probably Panda for full. So, see how it goes. It's really scared versus Demon Hunters though, is because a lot of them play the Dresgoth Trinket, so you really can't get too low. But definitely if we're in port range, hopefully we're port. Oh, we have port in 10. Okay, really good incap there. Good job. Now, yeah, okay, so I just want to see something real quick. Really good ring. Truthfully, if before the game your Windwalker knows that, hey, you know, I'm going to sit the healer the entire game, Song of Chi-Ji is the better option over Ring of Peace. It adds a little bit complexity to it just because it's a little bit more CC than just throwing down Ring of Peace. But pretty much, Demon Hunters, if they're going to train you pretty much to the ground, and they overextend a lot, right? Like the Druid's all the way over here, right? And the Demon Hunter's here. So you could set up Incap. Actually, Panda is really good for 2s because what you can do is you can Incap like Paralysis, Song of Chi-Ji, and then next DR you can Panda Racial, Song of Chi-Ji, and then after that DR you can Paralysis again into Song of Chi-Ji, and you can keep doing that to the Demon Hunter because he's gonna be out of range or LOS of the Resto Dispel. So that's why it's so good. That and the fact that Ring of Peace does little to nothing for Demon Hunters. They just fell rush right over it. So then the healers either forced to use their mobility to dispel the Demon Hunter, or they're sitting it. So, and then you roll away and you're fine. And then they probably give up trying to go you. So always keep that in mind. That's like, if you're comfortable with song, play it. If you're not, Ring of Peace is fine. So right here, we get a really nice ink cap, right? 2-1 here. Nice ink cap here. Really, really good job. Just follow that up with like a Thunder Focus Tea on yourself, you know? Obviously the Demon Hunter doesn't have Trinket, so he can't kick you. Just Thunder Focus Tea into Vivify, into an Enveloping Mist, and you're topped, very little mana, and you're good. So just always keep Thunder Focus Tea in mind. Their win condition is mana, so the more mana you have and the more that you can save during the game, the better chance you have of winning. So chances like this, you don't get a lot of breathing room versus Demon Hunters, you know, like they're like so annoying. So these chances, these ink caps where they don't have Trinket and you can free cast, use the Thunder Focus Teas. You can do the double Vivify. You see a 45% verse, 83% mastery. That's really good. So go for the Thunder Focus Tea, Vivify, Vivify if you're fine, or use Enveloping Mist and you'll be good. So this is fine too. It's completely fine. So there's a stun. This is kind of why it's kind of good to play Relentless. Just they really only have stuns. There's Cyclone on your Windwalker. He doesn't have Trinket. Double Leg Sweep here. Perfect. Really good job. So let me see. Let me bring it back here. Really good double leg sweep. Really good. But what you want to do after this right here is, because your port is right here, you want to kite away from your port but towards your DPS. So what that means is like your Windwalker is Cyclones right now, so obviously he doesn't have any uptime, and 2s is pretty much, you know, how much uptime can you have, how much damage can you do. So what you want to do is after the stun, you kind of want to just position a little bit close to your Windwalker. Don't stack on your Windwalker because he might have the Chaos Nova double AoE stun. But what this does is the Demon Hunter uses mobility, and then you could port really far away. But instead, we kite towards our port. So if the Demon Hunter like fell rushes to us, really nice follow up leg sweep from your Windwalker, by the way. If he fell rushes to us and then, like, I don't know, foul eruptions or, you know, stuns us, we're on our port, and the Demon Hunter can just dash towards us or something and not even care. So try to kite away towards your port but towards your DPS. Not a bad port. Demon Hunters, okay, he kind of overshot his foul rush there, which is pretty good. Okay, there's stun on you. We still have disarm, which is good, and we still have Panda, which is also good. So this is his big meta right here, right? This is his oh, this is what he did over here, yeah? He did the right here. He like jumped onto us. Boom. Okay, this isn't the this is big meta. So for here, this is where he's going to do most of this is where the Demon Hunter is going to do most of his damage, is with the meta. Right here is I-beaming and stuff. He's going to extend the meta. So much fun to play against. But what you want to do here is you want to kind of shut down or like stop as much damage as you can. You have Disarm, Panda Racial, Ring of Peace. Ring of Peace doesn't do too much, but it still does. If you put it on the corner, it like takes him like 2 or 3 seconds to get to you, maybe 2 seconds. But you have Disarm to stop a lot of the Annihilation damage and Blade Dance. And you actually have Panda, which is really good because he doesn't have Trinket. So whenever you see a Demon Hunter with no Trinket and he's a meta and you got like Disarm, Panda, Ring of Peace, and you have Port coming up in 10 seconds, you can pretty much negate a lot of the damage just by disarming, really, you know? So let's see. We have Port in 4, which is fine. We also kind of want a Mana Tea kind of soonish. Probably just Port. He's playing Massive Entanglement, which is really good for you guys. So that means he's not playing Mighty Bash. Fortifying Brew. Okay. He's flying, so it's probably a good time. Really good port. Should be fine. So this is another good time. This is when you're playing against a Demon Hunter. When they rain from above, it's another good chance to use Mana Tea, because again, they can't do anything, right? They have no stops, nothing. They cannot kick you. They can't stun you. So if you're LOS behind the pillar and you're at low health and you're at, I want to say maybe you're at 80% mana, really good time to just press the Mana Tea. Global's a little awkward, I know. Trust me, it's so freaking awkward, but it is worth it. Press the Mana Tea, even just throw out an Enveloping Mist there with the Mana Tea up, and you'll be fine, you know? So it's awkward to find because the global is kind of awkward, but finding those times to press Mana Tea is really important because, again, Demon Hunter win condition is do damage and win on mana. That's it. So good leg sweep there from your Windwalker Monk. Okay. We didn't reset our port. So honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the middle of the map really isn't a bad place to put your port. What you can do is you can put your port in the middle of the map, bring it behind the pillar, port, and then just go to another pillar. It's really not a bad idea. Yeah, there you go, and then roll. Perfect. And you can do that all game. Do that all game long. Make the Demon Hunter hate his life. You know, just do that all game, and you'll be doing amazing. So there's a full stun on us. I-beam probably to a Blade Dance. Nice. Okay, there's Blade Dance. I think we're doing okay here. We disarmed, which is good. It's weird that it doesn't show disarm DR. It's kind of weird. We get kicked. So again, right here, another good time to go for Mana Tea. You can tell because he just kicked you and he stunned you. So he has no stuns. He has no Chaos Nova. He has no Fell Eruption. No stuns, no kicks. So for 12 seconds, you're kind of just, you're not free casting because you don't want to eat like Demon Hunter damage, you know, because they will literally destroy you. Like they'll destroy any monk with that's just eating damage. But you know, it's a pretty good time to go for a Mana Tea as well. Really good Panda ratio here as well. You might trinket it. Classic Demon Hunters, I tell you, Demon Hunter trinket the first thing, man. That's real meta. That's big meta. So good roll here. I think, are we in range of port? Yeah, I think we are. Perfect. We get stunned here. Just port. Perfect. Port is your first cooldown to use. Always. 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 When you're being trained, port is your first cooldown. Every time. And he's also coming off in-cap DR, and I believe you have paralysis and leg sweep. Always go for the paralysis first because Demon Hunters can Blade Dance to leg sweep. So go for the in-cap. Get the guaranteed leg sweep. Roll away. You know, press Mana Tea if you have to. If you don't have Mana Tea, top yourself off. But yeah, ooh, ballsy leg sweep, but pretty good. And then you kind of want to roll away a bit, but this is fine. I could see why we're trying to go for some healing here. We still have Life Cocoon, good in-cap there as well. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Definitely want to keep Renewing Mist. Good Renewing Mist here. Doing a fine job. Looks like we're using Lucid Dream Minor, Spirit Preservation Minor, Conflict Strife Major. Okay. That works. Double leg sweep is really good. Druid Trinkets, Thorns. So normally your Windwalker should, if your Windwalker doesn't have Karma, which he doesn't, he is Fortifying Brew, but Thorns does, in dampening, Thorns does quite a bit of damage, and you really don't want to hit into it. So there we go. Perfect. Good. Roll away. Do that every game. Literally on every game, every map where melee's training you, 2s and 3s, put your port in the middle of the map, drag them behind a pillar, port, roll to the other pillar. Beautiful, great kiting here. Like really, really good job. And now the Demon Hunter, look at him. Oh, poor guy. He's just trying to double jump, man. That's all right. So again, we have in-cap, we have disarm. Demon Hunter has no trinket. He's not an in-cap DR. He's on stun DR for a little bit though, and now it's gone. So that's nice. Dresser Druid is So again, you're just trying to win here on like pressure. Yeah. So we have leg sweep in 5. Would you trigger that? Okay, that's fine. We're going for the kill. I see it. All right, this is fine. Yeah, and then we're just trying to get obviously we're trying to get this leg sweep on the Druid, right? So it's just we get it and we win. Yeah, we should just win here. Demon Hunter can't really, he could go for darkness, but I don't think he's going for it. No, he just said no. So that's Ironbark. Ooh, a little awkward. So even though we are ahead, like it's important to know how, like where you are compared to the other team. We are ahead. If we live, we win. That's pretty much where we're at. So again, we kited towards our port. It's really important, especially versus like Demon Hunters, Windwalkers, Assassination Rogues. to maximize, like, get the full value out of your port. And I'd say number one on the chart is definitely Demon Hunters, because they can get back to you so quickly. So you kind of want to, obviously we're trying to go for the leg sweep, which is important, 100% really important. But our port is right here. So what we want to do is we kind of want to drag him out a little bit, make him really work to get back to us. So you kind of want to drag him kind of where your statue is, so that one fell rush doesn't immediately get him back to us. Does that make, like, I hope that makes sense. Like, you want to make him use all of his mobility to get to you, and then by the time he gets to you, like, you either have port almost back or you have your mobility to get away. So just basically just try to drag him out a little bit farther from your port. So I mean, he uses what, one fell rush to get to you? Poor guy's just trying. Yeah, he uses one fell rush to get to you. If you bring him out a little bit further, maybe it takes 2 fell rushes or something, and then, you know, he doesn't have any mobility for when you cheat torpedo. So I really like that we're swapping to the Demon Hunter here. If we have a leg sweep, it's beautiful. It's a win here, 100%. Yeah, no, we have no follow up, but that's okay. He has Chaos Nova though, so be careful for the double stun. There's the double stun. The wheel, oh my god, that's so unfortunate. Oh man, yeah, I used to run into the same issue where I would trinket when we're really far ahead, but I promise the most important cooldowns that mistweavers have is trinket, like 100. So this trinket right here, I know we're going for the win. I know it. I know the feeling. I know exactly what's going through your mind right now. You're like, I'm gonna trinket this. I'm gonna leg sweep him. Game's over. It lights out. We'll queue it up. Win the next game. But mistweavers are very fragile. Very fragile. We can literally die in anything. You're playing Conflict and Strife. You have 43% versatility, and you're still gonna die in a stun. Trust me, it sucks. I know you're trying to go for the win here, but it's really, you just know that you're far ahead right now. And you'll win on, like, you're so far ahead on mana. Like, you're so far ahead. Like, as long as you live, you win, right? Like, if you live, you win. So, it's even more unfortunate that we couldn't even get to the leg sweep when we wanted to. I don't know how we didn't win here either. Like, he's at what? I don't even know. Like 20% health, full leg sweep, no outs, no bark skin. I don't know. That's crazy. I don't know how we maybe it didn't line up with the Fist of Fury or like a Whirling Dragon Punch, which is a little unfortunate. But yeah, I know exactly, it sucks. But Trinket in 2s and 3s is by far the most important cooldown for monks. So like, even if you think you, unless it's 100% guarantee, 100% we win here, don't try not to throw your trinket. It sucks. It, like, obviously we're right here. Like, he's at 7% health, and we have Life Cocoon. We actually have Life Cocoon. Also, versus Demon Hunters, play Relentless. Yeah, play Relentless. We live this stun. Like, the druid didn't get any clones on you. It's literally just Chaos Nova and Fell Eruption stuns on you. That's it. That's all they're using. So, like, we have the Life Cocoon right here. Oh my god, that sucks. It really does. Yeah, just use Relentless, and you'll be. I'm telling you, you'll win this game. It's a whole different game. It's a whole different game if you play Relentless versus Demon Hunters. They just have stuns. That's literally it. When you said long games, I actually thought you meant like 20-minute games. By the way, like, I'm used to playing like 3s and playing against Mage Locks where they drag out the game 15 minutes. So, like, I feel you. A lot of double monk. I wish I knew a good Windwalker monk. It's nice that you have a Windwalker friend, for sure. Pretty jealous. All right, so we have Disc Priest, Assassination Rogue. So playing Conflict again, which is fair. That's fine. That's completely fine. Do we see talents? No. Okay, that's fine. Talents versus Assassination Rogue, Disc Priest. Short port. You definitely want to play Chrysalis. And then you could play short port, definitely. And then the third one is up to you. It could be either Disarm, Grapple Weapon, or Zen Focus T. Either of those two is fine. It looks like we're playing Disarm, so probably playing short port as well, which is fine as well. Didn't get a port down. All right, I like it actually. I do. We're trying to get the rogue out. That's fine. He's obviously gonna go for a kidney you off of this. Nice ink. I was gonna wait for him to kidney you and be like, you could incap, but really good incap here. Really, really good. But we definitely want to get a stature down. and a port for sure. Because all right, okay. I like where this is going. That's a halving cap. Okay, port. Oh God, it's beautiful. Excellent kiting. Excellent. Very good. Just make sure this is the best. Okay, we're good. All right, good. Yeah. Oh, hello. Really good kiting there. You guys, you absolutely just crushed rogue. Oh, hello. Okay. We do want to heal ourselves though. Do not forget to heal yourself. One of the biggest things I ran into when I was I still run into the issue is not actually healing myself when I'm like trying to set up crowd control, set up my port, reposition my statue and port. Number one priority is make sure you're healing yourself, because against rogues that are full gushing, which obviously they all are, if they get you in a full kidney, there's always a chance you could die in it. If you're not at full health in a kidney shot, they can kill you. So just make sure you're behind the pillar. Fine. Thunder Focus Tea, Vivify, Enveloping Mist. Get those hots on yourself, especially since you aren't on Stundiar yet. They're obviously, it's pretty obvious the rogue's gonna go you. Yeah. So it's really important to get hots on yourself before the kidney shot. And really good ring, good. But you definitely want to keep ourselves healed up. All right, perfect. All right, good. Yeah. By the way, this is what I'm talking. The rogue gave up already. He might make swaps to you, but he used kidney shot to peel, which is really good for you. So okay, that's second ring. That's fine. So I like what the Rising Sun Kick is really good. A little tip here is if you see that the rogue is on you and he has kidney shot in 13 seconds, use Thunder Focus Tea, Rising Sun Kick for huge versatility. He doesn't have it for like 10 seconds, so you're fine. But when he does have it, don't try not to stack. Really good. Okay, I was gonna say try not to stack, but the priest, really good double leg sweep here, really good. It looks like we're going rogue here. Okay. How did this take no damage during that? That's so weird. Maybe we didn't fist. Might not have had it, which is fair. Hitting the rogue is really good, by the way. It's really good. You keep the slows on the rogue and the disc priest ooms. But the problem is you need a balance of hitting the disc priest and the rogue. When the disc priest starts casting like smites, and if they're playing schism, if they're starting to feel comfortable enough to do damage while you're on the rogue, you need to switch to the disc priest. The disc priest at that point wouldn't be using mana. They'll just be using the damage to heal, and they'll be putting out a lot of damage. So stay on the rogue, and then once the disc priest is casting smites and schisms and penancing aggressively, switch the priest. But really good pressure here, good double leg sweep. We have our port again. It's a little scary to be stacked on your port, right on top of it. So my suggestion, really good disarm. River up for the beautiful, awesome job, really. Try your best to not be always stay in range of your port, but also try to but not be on top of it, just so when if they swap to you, it's not if they swap to you, you're just in a position to port out after the kidney. Good roll here. That's perfect. They're trying to go you. They're really trying to go you. So right now, they're trying to go you. Right? It's pretty. I think it's kind of obvious. He just life gripped. It could have been a defensive. It could have been a defensive life grip, which seems like it could have been. But they're either trying to blind you and go your Windwalker, or they're trying to kill you. And I actually can't tell which. No, they're going you. Yeah, they're trying to kill you. So right here. I'm gonna be honest, if I was in your position right here, what I would do instantly is press Fortifying Brew. So that way, if they get a full, because he has kidney, yeah, he has kidney. Priest just gripped him, so I would use Fortifying Brew instantly, because it just seems like they're trying to go you. He still has Vendetta. He has kidney, or he has kidney. He has cloak and he has evasion, so he has defensives to be aggressive. So I would press Fortifying Brew right here and try to pre-wall this kidney shot on you. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Really good ring of peace. Oh, the ring of peace is a little bit off. It's a little bit off. It's okay, but right here, you really don't want your Windwalker to be stacked on you. I know it's kind of hard. Port, beautiful. Now when you port, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back a sec. So they swap to you. Well done. Well done surviving. Good ring. A little bit off. Maybe you want to like position a little bit, you know, so they can't hit you. Fear. That's fine. Right here. So you port. You live to go. What you have to do is you really need to dispel this debuff right here. It's this leaf. It is a poison that reduces healing on you. It's wound poison. And it reduces healing on you, but I think it's 20%, 25%, 20 or 25%. So what you want to do is you want to port, dispel this poison instantly. In as fast as you can. I just messed up a setting on my OBS, sorry. So he has kidney shot in 5 seconds and we're at 50% health. Really good leg sweep here. Yeah, we're doing good. Really good dispel. Definitely want to heal though. Yeah, okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, perfect. Perfect. Good job. Yep. We're crushing the disc priest right now. Nothing we can really, again, similar to the first game, we're ahead. You are ahead. You still have trinket. That was the vendetta. And the priest has very little cooldowns. You might want to track pain suppression and dome. Those are 2 good ones for priest. Yeah, I think we're doing all right. You know, he might blind you. This might be a blind. No, they're just going to you. Good panda. We didn't reset our port. So this puts us in a little bit of an awkward spot. There's so much you need to do as soon as you port. It's like really awkward. So we didn't reset our port. We're rolling away from the fear. Really good job. Good awareness. Do we have a leg sweep off this? We do not. Good double leg sweep from your monk though. Good, good. We have disarm too. So feel free to disarm the rogue. Like, right, if they're going on you, just feel free to disarm the rogue whenever. Disarm is really good when they're on you, when they're on your DPS. Because every other kidney shot you can just I'll just disarm it, you know, no problem. I can just disarm and they'll get no pressure on the kidney shot. The problem is when they sit you, and you have to like you pretty much at that point you could use it whenever, you know, whenever you feel like you can't keep up in healing. But we're doing a great job healing. We're doing a fantastic job with mana. Ring Peace here is beautiful. Yeah, feel free to do some damage. Feel free to do damage against a priest when they don't have fear. It's very important to not stack on disc priests when they have fear, because then they get the double fear without having to really work for it, and that opens you up to, if they're on your DPS and you get feared for free, there's a potential for them to maybe sap off of it, kidney shot you off of it, blind you off of it. I think the blind would be half, but they get kidney shot you, cheap shot you, garrote you off of it. And if they're on you and they fear both you and your DPS, and let's say they fear you and then kidney shot you, you can't dispel the fear on your DPS, and then you have no help in the kidney shot. So just great job going in for damage without the fear. But if they have fear, try not to stack for damage. We have leg sweep in 15, and I think that's just a win there. I mean, he has trinket, but the priest has nothing. Oh wait, are we tracking? Oh, we are tracking cooldowns. My bad. All right, forget what I said before. Good job tracking these cooldowns. We did just port, so we ported. Little bit awkward. We all have those awkward ports now and then. So the rogue is obviously gonna chase after you, and he has shadow step. So as soon as he comes in line, he's gonna shadow step to you. So you have a few options. You can incap him. Actually you can't. You don't have incap. You don't have leg sweep either. You can disarm him, or what you can also do, since you're really ahead on mana, what you can do is you can just wear the crane. Like, actually, you have mana T up, no? Or you have mana T soon? You could, honestly, I wouldn't even mana T it. I would just crane it. Yeah, I would press crane and just run across the map. Actually, we're at like 60% health. We have no port. We have life. We still have trinket. I guess we're okay. We're okay. All I'm saying is, if you're ever in this awkward position again, and like you don't have any cooldowns, you don't have trigger, you could just wear the crane and kind of just roll to the other side of the map, but obviously you don't. Really good fortifying brew here. Beautiful. Before the kidney oh, there's no kidney shot. It's fine though. It's fine. We have a healing elixir too. Yeah, just press it. Drop yourself. It's fine. Oh, okay, your Windwalker robbed you. Okay, I see. I forgot. Yeah, you're playing with a Windwalker. Make sure you keep your renewing mist on him as well. Very important. Good roll out of the bomb. Okay, good. It's fear on your monk. What you can do, since your Windwalker is, we port here, yeah? Or we roll. We roll here. That's fine. I would replace your port first of all, but then second, there's a fear on your Windwalker here, and his LOS. What you can do is you can just revival it. You know, it revivals off all the poisons from the rogue and the purge the wicked from the priest, so it stops a lot of healing and stops damage from the rogue, and obviously dispels the fear on your Windwalker. So keep that in mind. Revival, if you're in range, does go through like walls, so just remember that. But probably definitely reset our port here for sure. Or okay, or not. It's fine. It's fine. We got disarm in cap here. Let's see what we do. We got in cap. Beautiful. Roll. Yep. Perfect. Kill him. Going in for a kill shot. Leg sweep. Nice. Very nice. Yeah. What you did at the beginning of the game is if you can do this every single time, like every single port, if you can do this every time, you're like 10 times better than me at kiting. Like seriously, like if you can do this, what you did here every time, no melee, like melees will give up halfway through games if you do this the entire, like seriously. Probably the biggest thing though is remember to heal yourself. Like when you finally get some breathing room, you know, you finally, you know, the melee, the rogue finally doesn't have trinket, you get the full in cap on him, you roll away and then heal yourself. Very important. And then remember to dispel the poisons on you. That wound poison is really annoying to deal with, but if you could just dispel it, that'd be great. But yeah, there really wasn't, I mean, we use mana tea here, which is nice. We're just so far ahead on mana, yeah, so that's really good. Yeah, this game really wasn't that bad. The kiting was pretty solid. In cap here on the disc was fine. Yeah, we didn't have to use trinket. The rogue randomly didn't use blind once this whole game. Oh wait, did he use blind here defensively on your Windwalker? Yeah. Okay. It's kind of weird, but that's good. All right, that's pretty solid. Yeah, and then just when it comes to kiting, always stay in range of your port, and then kite towards your melee if they're on you. But always, very important versus Disc Priest. Number one rule versus Disc Priest: don't ever stack on them when they have fear, ever. I don't think it happened in this game, but just a rule of thumb versus Disc Priest: you don't want them to get free fears. And yeah, no, really, overall this game was really not bad at all. Did we use disarm at all? We used disarm once, twice. Okay, yeah, that's normally one of the things. And then Thunder Focus Tea. Obviously this one didn't come down to mana, but if you see a rogue or any melee, any team training you, a Thunder Focus Tea, Rising Sun Kick for a lot of versatility. If you're playing Secret Infusion, really good. So if you're ever, if you ever get kicked or you feel like you don't have any cooldowns, you have no mobility, Thunder Focus Tea, Rising Sun Kick, really good way to get a ton of versatility and survive the next stun. But overall, that game was really good. So 4-minute game. Yeah, these I love them. I love 4-minute games, trust me. So we got Double Monk again, and we got Resto Shaman, Frost DK. It's been a minute since I've seen a Frost DK. So it looks like we're playing Conflict again. Disarm as well. Disarm's really good. So I don't know why it keeps doing that. There we go. It's like I have to click in the box. All right. So if you're playing against a DK, definitely make sure to disarm him when he gets low. 100%. He can't death strike if you disarm, and hopefully you kill him. So we have a port down. Nice statue up. Already winning. What I do versus Frost DKs is I play a little game. It's called If They Get to You, You Die. It's not a fun game. Frost DKs have like a lot of ways to stop our slows. They have hard stop aura that makes the cooldown on your abilities longer, and they also have I can see the ability in my brain, but I forget the name of it. It's this one right here. I forget the debuff name. But yeah, you want to kind of dispel that as much as you can, and then you max range this Frost DK as much as you can. So it's not a fun game. It's really not fun. I don't like playing it. Leg sweep here. Trinket instantly from the Resto Shaman, which is really good. IBF from the DK. So let's just take a look at what they just used. Your leg sweep just got Trinket from the Shaman, Astral Shift from the Shaman, Icebound Fortitude from the DK. That's a really good leg sweep. That's really, really good. So it's safe to assume you are very, very far ahead right now. If you want to, if these guys, again, these guys have kicks, so you might, if you're ever in line of either of these two guys, make sure you can use healing elixirs for a lot of instant healing. Make sure you keep doing this. We're doing a great job of it. No, we're doing good. Yeah, honestly, the Shaman used Earthen and then ran out. I think we're doing a fantastic job right now. Like, really, really good. So, keep it up. I was about to suggest the same thing. I see your idea for the Ring of Peace, and it was a good idea. Like, Ring of Peace the corner here to knock the DK on his cooldowns. Yeah, I see the idea. If you did it a little bit faster, it would have been really good. Knock him out of line. He might have swapped to you though, so maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's a good thing it didn't work out. But I see your idea, so that's really good. But yeah, he dropped Earth and ran out of it. Like, there's Karma. Okay, that's fine. A little trick, by the way. When you get hexed, here, you can actually disarm while hexed. So if you get full hex here, you can instantly disarm the DK. It's Pillar of Frost. He might trinket it. He might trinket it. That's fine. But you can disarm while hexed. You can see that it still like lights up right here. So you can definitely go for it if you find yourself hexed. So it's nice that he swaps off your Windwalker. I don't know why he just kind of swapped it. That's kind of weird. Karma's still up there. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Yeah, just keep your Renewing Mist up. I can see it. Yep, Renewing Mist. We also do Revitalizing Voodoo. Doing fine. Drop him away. Good drop there. There's normally versus Resto Shaman, and something I try to do. It doesn't line up perfectly, but what you can try to do is you can Ring of Peace them out of Earthern if they use it. Drop is a 45-second cooldown. Earthern Shield is a 1-minute cooldown. So it doesn't line up perfectly, but if you have it, it's kind of nice. So Resto Shaman's trying to run away. Again, the Resto Shaman doesn't have any cooldowns. None. 0. So you guys are doing a really good job. It looks like we're swapping to DK. DK swaps are fine too. We have Incap. We have leg sweep soon. What you can do is you can go for a leg sweep. You can go for a Panda into a leg sweep. You can Panda, Incap, leg sweep. Any of those are fine. Really good Incap there. DK's just running away. What's going on here? Leg sweep? Panda into leg sweep? Oh, we got off the DK. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, I definitely would have stayed on the DK there, I think. But we get a kick on the Resto Shaman. Resto Shaman, again, losing on mana. So, again, oh, we don't have Mana Tea, so that's fine. Good double leg sweep here. We can leg sweep off. Nice leg sweep on the tray. I would go with the DK and disarm him right here. You can disarm him, and that prevents them from using Death Strikes because they need to use that ability. They need a melee weapon to use that ability that heals them. So if you disarm him, he can't heal, and he's got no trinket because he just trinketed the leg sweep. So just keep that in mind. But overall, pretty solid job. Let's see what's going on here. Keeping our new mist up. And then when you see like a little bit of cleave healing or like, you know, some kind of cleave damage, go for Thunder Focus Tea Vivifies. You know, keep your new mist on yourself and your teammate. Thunder Focus Tea Vivify. It'll heal your target and anyone else that has Renewing Mist. So keep that in mind to save some mana. Normally, I just kind of use Thunder Focus Tea off cooldown, but really, you have really big Vivifies because you have a decent amount of mastery, 93% mastery, which is really good. So, yeah, doing pretty well. I think that's Earthern. Yeah, that's Earthern. We have a Ring of Peace. They just run out. Okay, that's awesome. That's really good for you. Like, they're throwing their cooldowns. Be careful. This Shaman looks like he kind of wants to hex you. Yeah, you can just tell. I don't know what it is. You can just tell whenever they're like healing and then they like turn in your direction, you know they're gonna try to CC you. So yeah, the hex is coming. What you can do is you can Ring of Peace it to kind of screw him over because I think he Aura Masteries it. Yeah, he goes. Is that an Aura Mastery? I don't think so actually. Maybe we just don't have kick. We do have kick. He might have Aura Mastered it, which is fair. Either way, you could have Ring of Peaced it, so just remember that. And again, you can disarm while hexed, so do also remember that as well. That'll stop a lot of DK damage, especially without trinket. Doing a great job here. A really good time to go for a Mana Tea. because the DK is really far away. He does have Death Grip, but we could port it, and then the rest of Shaman is out of line, so he can't actually shear you. So really good time to go for a Mana Tea. We still have Life Cocoon, so you know we're not in too much danger. There's AMS from the DK. Really awkward grip from him too, because you really weren't that far away. DK is kind of chasing you down, but he's not Chains of Icing you. Really good Ring of Peace here to get back in line for your Windwalker. There's the Intellect proc from your Cloak. So we have a lot of Intellect right now. Okay. This is fine. This positioning is fine. Yep, this is good. Really good job here. Rest of Shaman struggling on mana. So, I would say the kill target is almost the DK. DK's got no trinket. You have disarm. Go for an in-cap. Leg sweep on the Shaman. Disarm the DK here. I feel like it could be lights out for him. Yeah, he's just taking so much damage. Yeah. Let's see what happens. One good in-cap, you could probably get the Shaman trinket. Yeah, there's Ghost Wolfing away. Okay. Don't get overextended. All right. Okay. As long as again, when we push in like this, really good time to go for a disarm here on the IBF. But when you push in, always just make sure you're in range of port at all. Just that's it, because they can swap to you. Just be paranoid. Just be paranoid that any team can swap to you and kill you. Yeah. Good in-cap here. Really good. Double leg sweep off, probably. At least one. And then always be mindful. I know that we don't have disarm now, but always be mindful of when you can disarm, especially low in health. Ring of Peace so we can't link. Kill him. Oh my god. Beautiful. Oh yeah. The look on your face. Oh yeah. Yeah. I like it. Really good awareness there on the Ring of Peace, because I think he definitely had Spirit Link Totem. Really good job here. Kiting was fine. The pillar, this map is just awkward, just in general. It's just so awkward. So, did a really good job handling this with melee. The first game was just play relentless and feel it out. It's weird not having a trinket, I know, but versus Demon Hunters, yeah, I think you need it. Yeah, definitely play relentless versus Demon Hunters. This game though, really fine job versus the DK. Just remember that you can disarm while hexed, so that stops a lot of healing and damage from them. And then I see that you're in voice, so it's really nice to coordinate. What you can do is you can coordinate goes on the DK, especially after that first go, man. You guys literally had everything. Like, you got IBF and everything from the DK. Like, they had, like, all this DK had was trinket. So if you get another full leg sweep, he's gonna trinket into a full leg sweep. So just know that disarm is really good. I don't know if your Windwalker is playing it. I don't think so. But try to disarm the DK whenever you have pressure on him to stop the self-healing, because then that also makes the Shaman use more mana. So yeah, just remember that. You can disarm all hex, and then you can use Ring of Peace to stop the hexes. I think we got hexed like twice, maybe. I think it was like twice. Yeah. Remember that you can use Ring of Peace to interrupt it. Don't use your port every time you might get hexed, because they can't swap to you, but you could also use your Ring of Peace to knock them out of Earthern. So just remember that as well. I think that's pretty much it. Honestly, these games, I'm surprised. You really played so well. Demon Hunters just aren't Demon Hunters. Play relentless versus them. Really, keep your port in the middle of the map if they really are training you to the ground, and just roll from pillar to pillar. Bring them behind the pillar. Port to the middle of the map. Roll to the next pillar. If you get comfortable using Song of Chi-Ji, do it. Versus Demon Hunters, not versus other melee, versus Demon Hunters, because they are just gonna overextend every time. So try to use that versus Demon Hunters. You don't have to, but that's fine. This game is really good. Just versus Disc Priest, remember not to stack up for fear. And yeah, just if the rogue is on you, disarm close to a kidney, kind of just stall out the kidney. If they're on your Windwalker, just anytime they kidney and you have disarm, do it for sure. It'll stop a lot of the damage. They won't get any pressure. Yeah, and just don't stack them versus Priest. But this was a really good win. Really good. A really good peel from Windwalker as well. And this one was just fine. Hexes, they can sneak in there every now and then, so that's fine. Just you can disarm while hexed, and use healing elixirs to passively heal yourself. Really good job keeping renewing mist on your monk. Use Thunder Focus Tea. I don't want to say off cooldown, because obviously there's situations where you don't, but you want to use as much as you can. Always use the first charge if you have Secret Infusion on Thunder Focus Tea into a Vivify, and then if they're still low, use Enveloping Mist. If they're like kind of topped off, use a second Vivify to save on mana. But with that said, that is pretty much it. Really good games, and I'm following, so the next time you stream, I'll be there. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. Hope you enjoyed the video. You said long games, but man, they weren't that long, which is, yeah, insane. That's pretty much it. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to submit more games, like, please, like, do it. I'm more than happy to do it. That's pretty much it. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you later.